Hunger is the single most important part of your weight loss plan. Welcome. I'm Dr. Andrea Christian Parks, and welcome to my channel. This is the start of a whole new series. We just spent the beginning of the year getting a fresh start, doing some things to really get ourselves going on our goal to permanent weight loss. And I'm really excited this month because we are starting a whole new thing, and we're going to just hone in, focus is the name of the game for this month. So what are we going to focus on? We are going to focus on hunger. I know everybody went, oh, I don't want to, why? Okay, so very good reason for it. And so that's what I want to talk about this week. We're going to focus on hunger this month. Why am I doing this? What are we going to, we got to answer these questions, right? So first thing is I want you to go back. I want you to think about other weight loss plans, other programs, diets, supplements, things you've tried in the past. And one of the common wants that we have is to lose our weight and to not be hungry. So one of the very common promises that are put out there is, well, you can do my plan, you can do this program, and you don't ever have to get hungry. You take my supplement, you'll feel full, you'll feel satisfied, you'll lose weight, no problem, easy peasy. Okay. So my question is, how has that worked for you in the past? Now let's get real for a second. In order to get to where we are, where we're in an overweight body, we had to overeat, eat past full, and cross that barrier from politely and comfortably full into overfull or even stuffed. And we did it enough that it caused weight gain to the place where we are currently. So when we want to lose the weight and we want to do it without ever having to get hungry, does it really make sense that that's possible? I mean, you can fill up with fluids, you can take fiber supplements, you can snack every couple of hours, but ultimately it's not going to work. It hasn't worked in the past. That's the first thing. So you know that part is fact. If it had worked in the past, eating when you want to eat, whenever you want to eat, never getting hungry, hasn't worked for long-term weight loss. The other piece is, and this is the most crucial piece, the body is designed with signals. So if you violate those signals, then you are overriding the design of the body. But your body is designed to tell you when to eat. And the way it tells you when to eat is hunger. When you decide to eat for another reason, then you really never get to the point where you allow the body to do its job, to tell you when to eat, and then you follow. Now, I will argue that hunger is the single most important part of your weight loss plan. If you never allow yourself to get hungry, you never allow your body to empty out and say, okay, I'm ready for more, then what you do is you continue to put fuel in to an already full tank. And then you got to find storage space. It doesn't, you wouldn't do that to your car. So the reason why we do it to our body is because we've learned to do it to our body. So all that means I want you to get hungry. Now, why is that a problem? It's a problem because of how we think about it. Now, let me say up front, before you get too far and you just go, never mind, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not asking you to ignore hunger. I'm not asking you to go past hunger. I'm not asking you to fast. I'm not asking you to ignore when hunger comes. When hunger comes, your job is to respond and fuel the body. But what we're going to get into in this series is, what does hunger feel like? How do you wait for hunger? How do you respond to hunger? Like, how does it really work so that when it shows up as true hunger, stomach hunger, the one that your body is asking for fuel, that you know how to respond? So no, I'm not asking you to starve yourself. I'm not asking you to get to the place where you're just miserable. None of that. But I am asking you in this process to start to learn to trust your body, to trust the design, to trust that this body was made to work and to do its job. And that what we have to do is unlearn some unhealthy habits that we've developed over the years, over the course of our lives, so that we can get back in a place of harmony with our body. So when you eat for other reasons, other than actual hunger, that is what causes weight gain. So if you eat because the clock says it's time to eat, or if you eat because you're bored, or if you eat because, well, it's dinner time, or you eat because the food is there, I might not get a chance later, all those reasons, or if you're stressed or frustrated or tired, or like, and we'll get into that, we're going to definitely dive into some of that, then all those reasons are not reasons that your body is asking for food. It's just your way of answering another problem, whether it's stress or fatigue or fear or frustration or whatever it might be. It's not hunger. All of that eating is what causes weight gain. So for this week, your job is to practice eating only for hunger. We're going to get a little bit more into the nitty-gritty, into the details, and some more of that next week. Matter of fact, we're going to talk about what is hunger, because some of us haven't really been eating for hunger for a long, long time. And I want to get into, well, what is it? How do you identify it? What does it feel like? And really separate out the difference between physical, my body is hungry, versus emotional, my head is hungry and I want to put something in my mouth to solve the problem that's going on emotionally. So we're going to get to that next week. But remember, this week, just going to be focusing on eating for hunger. I'm actually hungry. Now it's time to eat. Other than that, I'm not going to eat for any other reason. And it will be an interesting thing to watch yourself go through, because for most of us, it's just not something that we have practiced for a long time. So be gentle, be compassionate with yourself, be observant, be curious. Do not beat yourself up if you're not doing it perfectly. It's just a new skill. It's like you're learning to ride a bicycle for the first time. It's just practice. Okay, you'll get it right sometimes. Sometimes it won't go exactly as you planned, but it will come together. All right? The more you practice, the better you'll get. So I am here. Comment, ask me questions. I'm here for you, and I will see you next week. Listen, if you haven't subscribed already, I want you to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of this that's coming up, and hit your notifications so that you get that little ping on your phone when the new episodes come out. And share if you have somebody who you think, you know what, I've got a friend, I've got a sister, cousin, bestie who needs this sort of help. Share with them, because that's one way to say you love them and offer them the help that they need. So if you want to read how I'm talking about this kind of stuff, you know, I also have a blog. It's called A Journey To Wholeness.com, and you can read some of this information that I'm giving in video form. So if you like to read, it won't be exactly the same. Reading and video, audio is not the same thing. So sometimes you get some things out of video that you wouldn't get out of the reading, and vice versa. So both are tools for you to get what you need here. Okay, so this week we're gonna focus on getting hungry. All right, okay, I will see you next week. Bye.